In this video, we will look into mapToObj, mapToLong, and mapToDouble functions of streams. So mapToObj, the mapToObj method in the numeric stream returns an object value streamed. So in example, int stream.mapToObj, it is mapping all elements of the stream to integer.binary stream. mapToLong, it returns a long stream consisting of the results of the given function. So in this case, it is converting int stream, or it is mapping int stream to mapToLong num, and then this number is long and then num. mapToDouble, it returns a double stream consisting of the results of the given function. So long stream dot mapToDouble num, and then double value of that num. Now let's look into examples in IntelliJ. So let's create a new class, new, and Java class, and the name of the class is mapToObj long and double example. Let's create public static void main, and inside public static void main we'll be defining a class, because we'll be mapping int stream to a class or using mapToObj. So let's define a class, and the class name is random IDs, and this class has ID and the other value is random numbers. So you may come across a scenario where in the database you're storing a sequence of IDs and automatically generated tokens. So we'll be implementing this example using mapToObj with numStream. So this random numbers are our tokens, and ID is a sequence of IDs which will store in the database. Now let's create a constructor. Right click, generate, and constructor using both the fields. Okay, and also generate a toString. Right click, generate, and then toString. Now we'll be creating a list of random IDs, and random IDs is equal to int stream dot range close 0 to 5. So we are generating 5 random IDs, and then dot mapToObj using the mapToObj function. So here what we'll be doing is that we'll be mapping I to return new random ID, and here we'll be using I sequence of numbers, and we'll be generating random using thread local random dot current dot next integer, and bound we'll be using is the same bound which we have, or maybe we can use a bound of 100. And afterwards we are collecting in collectors dot toList. So this is an example of mapToObj. We are using int stream and mapping it to object, and using a random ID constructor we are generating 5 random IDs and putting them in the list. Now let's print out random ID. So random IDs dot for each and system dot out and println. and at the end we'll print out the separator, out.println. Now let's run this example. So you can see that it basically generated a random ID 82, 37, 28, 60, 63 and 62, and these are the numbers of sequence, like just like the ID field within the database, and then you are generating tokens, and then you can use these tokens later on. Now let's look into the example of mapToLong and mapToDouble. So for mapToLong, we'll be using int stream to generate long stream. So long stream is equal to int stream dot range close 0 to 5 and then dot map to long, and inside this we are using the mapper function I and long of I. So it will convert this int stream to long stream. Now let's print out the values. So long stream dot for each and system dot out colon println, and afterwards we're going to just copy the separator and then paste it over here. Now let's look into the example of double stream. So double stream will be generating it from the long stream, so is equal to long stream dot range closed 0 to 5 dot map to double, and here we'll provide the same mapper as we provided before, and double and I, and afterwards print out double stream dot for each and system dot out colon println. Now let's run this example. So here it generated random IDs, and this is our long stream 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we have our double stream, and you can see that our long has been converted to double as decimal values 0.0 until 5.0.